and I'm from Gadsden, Alabama, close to Talladega Racetrack. All the Ricky Bobby fans, and I'm a white rapper.
And you've been on Double XL, what, the cover twice this year, right?
2 covers shouted.
Shady Records. That's real interesting, man. You and Eminem got some tracks together. What's going on with that? How is that coming about?
Nah, that dude hates me.
Really?
He won't do no music with me. No photos.
Nothing?
Nah.
Wow.
He almost didn't let me on the cover.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, we got to talk about this. One thing that I'm gathering is you don't give up.
I mean...
You can't give up.
I can't. I don't really have a choice.
Like, I heard you saying when you first started talking, there's like a lot of adversity. Like, what are you talking about?
I mean, you know, like getting booed on stage.
Where's the first time you got booed at, man? You couldn't believe.
First time, it's funny you'd even ask, like, first time, because, yeah, there's been a few. First time, first legit boo. Now, like, I've gotten booed, like, just a few haters and shit.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you on live radio. Yeah.
Sorry, PD.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, so, you know, but my first legit boo was when I went to New York, opening up for Raekwon in New York City. And I brought a banjo player with me. I brought a drummer, a fiddle player. And as soon as I stepped out on stage, it was just, and then I said, what's the first thing I said? What's up, Alabama? What's up, Alabama? No, or something like, this is my first time in Alabama, everybody make some noise. And I was in New York City.
Oh, wow.
So they just struck it off. But I got through it, though. By the end, they were backing it.
Nice.
And a couple whiz shows already. That was, you know. But it got to the point where I would just stay on stage, man, and just get through it. But, you know, a lot has changed since those early days. It's a hard sell to walk up on the stage, tattoos and a mullet, you know, being, you know, a white boy from Alabama, talking about things I do, being as brutally honest as I am. It's not the easiest thing to get used to for some people. But
now, we like that.
Cuss, I would right now.
102 Jam.
I'm cussing in my head.
The Yelawolf in here, man.
Yeah. What's up?
What it is, bruh?
Yeah, man, this is this record we did last minute in Vegas. We were recording Radioactive, and we were done with the album as far as I knew. And then the homies were like, "Hey, we just need that one record. We just need that one record." That one record talk, you know. Just gotta have that one record. So out of frustration, I told them to find a beat, and I'll come rap over it. You know, don't even play me nothing. Just find the beat you want me to rap over, and I'll rap over it. So they did. They found this beat. Next day I came and laid my verses down. And then we went to ATL like 4 days later, and KP was like, "Hey, come check out the mix. And when I went to the studio, he had Lil Jon on it already.
Oh, wow. So
Lil Jon was a surprise to me. Fit the record perfectly. And so, yeah, it became the first street burner. We've got a few really good singles coming on Radioactive also, but This Hard White is the first street burner. Radioactive.
Now, we talking over here.
Dropping October 25th.
Got to put that in there. You got to promo, man. The date. Once again.
October 25th, Radioactive in stores all over the universe.
Now, skateboarding. Tell me what skateboarding means to you. You got a pro skater on the team over here.
Yeah.
Tell me about how many times, how much time you spent out there in them parks, man.
Yeah, we were just with Beeble and Sheckler last night, tearing up the city.
So you hit the park still?
The Zared Bassett, the whole Red Bull squad. We were kicking it with the ATL twins last night. Yeah, my homie Newport's pro skater for Arcade. And we got a board we just dropped with Westside Skate Shop that I did the graphics for. You can go to westsideskateshop.com and order a board if you want. I did the artwork for it. It's Newport's guest signature model. The deck, pretty ill. So,
nice.
I mean, yeah, I'm a skateboarder. I've skated most of my life. I used to be pursuing it, you know. I wanted to be pro when I was younger, but music took a front seat, man, you know, and I just, you know, this became my career.
When you see Lil Wayne and other rappers skateboarding now, how does that make you feel?
I mean, it's whatever. Anybody who picks up a skateboard, you know, if you find a passion for it, you know, go for it, you know. But you got to respect the culture of it, you know what I'm saying? Skateboarding is not to be exploited, you know. It's just not like that. It's not about that. It's just not about exploitation. It's about keeping it. Exploitation. Exploit it the way exploitation means, you know. There's no other way to really describe exploitation besides, I guess, in layman's terms, don't sell it out, you know.
How's the love back home, man, when you go back home?
Oh, man, Alabama is great, you know. It's a getaway, really. You know, my folks live off in the woods, man. My pop and my mom, they got a spot in the Flatwoods, so we were there just a couple days ago, getting rowdy, you know. Drinking like 70-year-old Jim Beam and shooting guns and, you know, just getting to it. So it's fun to get out there and get
What's the weirdest person you ever been compared to, man? I know there's people always trying to compare. I can't even compare you to nobody. You got to be the first Yelawolf. You know what I mean? But
man,
you know.
I don't. Usually it's just like the plain, like the average, like the white rapper thing. I've never been compared to anybody. Well, nah, it's always Eminem or Bubba Sparks or, you know, just white rappers.
How do you feel about how do you feel about the white rappers? The state of the white rapper?
I mean, there's always been white rappers, man. It's nothing new under the sun. There's only been one with, you know, worldwide success and longevity. You know, all I know that is, you know, Marshall. But, you know, there's always been white rappers. You know, you know, it's cool, but it's just, a lot of times, man, it's nerve-wracking because of just the lack of respect of the culture that a lot of, you know, white rappers, you know, how they act or whatever. But, you know, there's plenty of real cats out there. It's just, you know, I mean, with the internet now, you can be knowledgeable of everything.
Everything. How do you feel about the Beastie Boys?
I love the Beastie Boys, man.
Would you ever do a joint with them?
Yeah, I was actually on tour with Travis Barker and Mixmaster Mike, who was Beastie Boys DJ. Yeah, I met Ad Rock, and yeah, I'd love to do a record with the Beastie Boys, of course. Paul Revere was one of my very first, like, loved records. You know, that's like one record that really turned me into a complete hip-hop fan. It was just that, actually at the time, I really didn't even know what it was. I was living in Alabama, like Franklin, like, no, Cedar Bluff, Alabama when I heard that record. Heard that in some Run DMC, and that's all she wrote. I became a fan.